Greetings. More amor. Assalamu alaikum. Salut. Bonjour. I had a thought, and I really didn't want to do this right now, but I have to. So, my thought was a time when I was younger in school, and it was my 8th grade. We had a science project, and I didn't want to do that. There was no reasoning why or whatever. It's just, I could have did it. It probably was a simple thing, and then write a report, with the scientific method and everything. And I just didn't want to do it. And so in my mind, I figured I get an F on the report. They have to average your grade together, so I'm making an A, and then so I get an F, and so there we go. I get a C. I'm good. So I went on about my business, and my teacher used to look at me and cross her arms and be like trying to say something about it. But I had made up in my mind, I just take the C. And then we get to the end of the year, and I'm going to get an F. She done brought my mom into the situation, and I'm going to get an F. Because at that time, I wasn't the great mathematician that I am today. And so I figured if I'm getting 100%, then I get a 0. I ain't realize you add it together and divide by 2 and get your average, which is a 50, which is a F, which is a yes. I won't be able to go to high school. I have to go to summer school or whatever. I wouldn't be able to graduate with my little 8th grade class. I done went all the way to Washington, D.C. and learned about the Constitution, how they make money and all that, and can't go on to the next level. I was too ticket. Oh, I couldn't believe what happened. And so I had to come up with something very creative, and it worked out in my favor. I didn't get a C out the class. I got a B out the class because she accepted a project of more magnitude than if I would have just did what I was supposed to do and write the little assignment and paper. So anyway, the moral of the story is things don't always turn out the way you think they are. And that's on a low scale. So imagine other scales. You plotting and you planning and you thinking this and that. And no. We have to remember that God has a divine plan. And nothing and no one can get in the way of it. Years ago, I remember telling some people, we're not allowed to do what everybody else is doing. People can do things all day long and get away with it, but us, we cannot. We're not allowed. And that's just the way to do this. We have to recognize that we're different. And so, if you are going through something and you keep finding yourself back in the same position, you're like, no, I ain't gonna do that. You go the other way. And as you go the other way, you see you're gonna turn right back around to what you trying to run from. There are divine forces out here, people. Never forget that. My mother always told me, Sharice, everybody has their own agenda. My father always said, everything that's supposed to happen, happens. Ashe.